Hi, I'm Haley Victoria and welcome back to my crime and policing channel. I am wearing a t-shirt designed by an amazing student at Chesterfield College. It says "Stop Spiking Chesterfield, Fight the Spike," and it's basically asking for help in order to stop spiking. The spiking epidemic is sweeping the nightclubs and stuff like that in the north, probably all over Britain. In fact, over 1,200 cases of spiking were reported last year alone, which is a massive jump from about 700 from the year before. This is crazy. Like 1 in 9 women have reportedly been spiked in their lifetimes, and it's on the increase. It's not just women who are being spiked, it's all genders are being spiked by other people when they're out and about. So what is spiking then? So spiking is when, generally when you're out, clubs, pubs, stuff like that, someone administers intoxicating stuff, so drugs, maybe even more alcohol, into your drinks or into your body in order to modify how you are feeling, how you're representing. So the most common forms of spiking is having your drink spiked, and a new way of spiking has come up, which is where you can see on my t-shirt there's like a needle there, where people are actually being spiked by needles, penetrating their skin and administering a dose of some kind of drug into their body. Now then, the most common things you will be spiked with, or we had reported, is extra alcohol, so larger doses than you think you're going to be taking yourself. Drugs, so ecstasy is the popular one, which is also known as MDMA, Manday, Molly. LSD has been used to spike people, and very popular are things like GHB and Rohypnol, which are also known as date rape drugs. You may also be spiked with sedatives, so heavy opiates, things like Valium, and things like that, sleeping tablets, things that can make you woozy and tired. And the reason why people spike people varies, whether it's sexual assault, rape, or robbery, depending what people want to spike for. Maybe sometimes people just want to spike because of a prank. Maybe they know you've had some alcohol, they're going to give you more alcohol because they think it's funny. Well, it's not actually funny, guys. And just because someone has chosen to drink or to take a drug, giving them more than they want or a different drug is against the law. Well, you know, alcohol and drugs are unsafe anyway. So if you're drinking to excess, that is unsafe. And putting anything into your body that's not being regulated, so you know, you party drugs like speed, MDMA, cocaine, those type of things into your body, you're putting yourself at risk anyway, because those things haven't been regulated. You don't know what's cut with those drugs. It could be anything. And the testing that happens has proven that literally anything has been put into these substances. You'd be putting bleach into your body, rat poison, anything. Okay? It's not good, guys. And I appreciate that you might go out and do this, and you know, they're your choices. Please do be educated. Look at Frank, the website, and look at your local government websites, and there's loads of information about alcohol and drugs on there. What I want to do is make sure you guys stay safe when you go out. So we're going to look at alcohol and looking at how you can protect yourselves in these situations, which is awful because it shouldn't be about protecting yourselves. You just shouldn't do it to each other, okay? You shouldn't be spiking people. If you want to get someone's attention that bad, go and talk to them. But here are some things you can do to help stay safe and look after your friends while you're out and about. So in terms of spiking, so by injection, so people are going to be spiked by someone inserting something into their bodies. Nightclub staff and pub staff are big now in terms of searching people before they go in. And hopefully, because of the extra measures put in place, this won't be as popular as it has been. Obviously, you should be able to go out safely. I'm not suggesting everyone wears, like, you know, full suits of armour when they go out, but just do be careful about personal proximity to people you don't know. In terms of your drinks, cover them up if you can. If someone offers to buy you a drink, which is nice, go to the bar with them so they're not putting anything in your drink. You can get little drink bottle top covers, you can get drinks covers for glasses. It's a shame that you have to get those, but you can get those from a lot of places, give them out free as well. But just keep an eye on your drinks. Never leave a bottle or a glass at the side of the dance floor while you go off dancing. Always make sure that if you've not got your drink, your friends have, or someone's watching them, so no one's got the opportunity to put things into your drinks. Another thing as well is if you notice you start to feel a bit different, then you've got to let somebody know. So if usually you can go out and have, I don't know, 4 or 5 drinks and you're fine, you have one and all of a sudden you start to feel dizzy, you feel sick, you're confused, maybe you're you're slurring your words, you're feeling very foggy and a bit, ooh, tell somebody, because you may have been spiked. You've got something in you that's reacting very differently to how you would normally react after 1 drink, 2 drinks. Let somebody know. Even if you've had 4 or 5 and all of a sudden something hits you, you know, and you're suddenly incapacitated, you can't really stand up, you're wobbly, you're blacking out. They're all symptoms that you might have been spiked by somebody. And that's when you need to get someone to come and look after you. Never go out by yourself, never leave your friends. Speak to bar staff and door staff if you think you've been spiked. And if your friend or if your condition deteriorates, you need to call an ambulance. It's really important because you don't know what's being put in your body. And if you're starting to react very badly, get yourselves to hospital, get your friends to hospital and make sure they're okay. So, spiking is a criminal offence, especially when it's related to someone trying to give you something in order to take advantage of you sexually. Now, this falls under the Sexual Offences Act 2003. Under Section 61 of the Sexual Offences Act 2003, administering substances with intent is spiking. That's what we talk about, spiking. So they're giving you a substance, they're intending to do that. And it's triable either way. You're looking at 10 years in prison on indictment, that's if you're at Crown Court. And if you're at the magistrates, it's 6 months in prison and or a fine. So I'm going to read you the legislation straight from Blackstone's Policing Handbook. And this is the Investigator's Handbook, because it's not the Student Officer one. This is slightly more advanced. And it says here, so like I said, it's Section 61 of the Sexual Offences Act 2003. And it states, a person commits an offence if he intentionally administers a substance to or causes a substance to be taken by another person. The A, knowing that person does not consent, and with the intention of stupefying or overpowering them so as to enable any person to engage in sexual activity that involves the person you've administered the drug to. So it is a serious criminal offence. The main thing is that you look after yourselves, you stay safe, and please look after each other. If you are suspicious of anybody in a bar or a pub or wherever you are and you think they may be spiking somebody else or have the intent to spike somebody else, let somebody know. Let's keep the clubs and the pubs clean and safe. I know that summer is approaching. It's beautiful outside, it's sunny. That's the time when we all get to the beer gardens and we're all out partying. And I know that just because you may be a lot younger than me, that doesn't mean you're not going to be doing these things. You're not going to be going out and having fun. And, you know, I want you to go out and have fun, especially for the last couple of years, right? But please look after yourselves. Cover your drinks. Look after your friends' drinks. And if any of you start showing symptoms of spiking, so like I said, nausea, you're feeling dizzy, a bit disorientated, you're forgetful, you're confused, maybe you're feeling hot or just not right, not like you normally feel, you're vomiting, you're tired, tell somebody. And the thing about what's classed as date rape drugs, so your GHB and your Rohypnol, they can make you forget things. And so you might forget what happened the night before. So that's obviously great for sexual offenders because they'll give you this drug, they will sexually assault you or rape you, and then you'll forget all about it in the morning. You might know something's happened because you feel different, but you won't be able to remember who it was, where you went, or anything like that. It's so dangerous. So please do look after yourselves, look after each other, have a safe and happy summer, and please don't commit any crimes.